Hello everyone, welcome back to the .NET Office. In this video, we are going to discuss how to pass the parameter using the observable in Angular 15. In the previous video, where we have discussed to pass the parameter using the snapshot, and we have seen there is one problem when we use the snapshot, and the reason is like in the previous video we have taken this example and we have seen when you navigate from one page to another page it shows the data, and currently we have this record too, but if like basically in the snapshot it keep the initial value, it does not change the parameter, and the reason is like is basically does not refresh the component, and the reason is obvious because we are on the same component and all these change when we like ng on changes. So that is the problem with this. And when we click like, so currently this is go to the page is basically we are navigating to the page 1. So when I will click on this, we can see the URL is changing but it is not refreshing the details. So that is the problem with the snapshot. So if you want to understand how to navigate or how to pass the data using the snapshot, I recommend please watch previous part of this tutorial series before coming to this one. And this is the example, like this is the way we use the snapshot to pass the parameter. And here we have seen like this is the snapshot and we are using param_map.get, and there is even another way which we missed in the previous class. And what is that? Like let me copy this one, and here like we are using the snapshot and then we are using the param_map, and instead of this param_map even we can use param and it take the array. So now in this array we can directly pass the ID basically. So this is the way also we can use the snapshot. So if I will save this and go on the browser student, it will behave the same like it in when we are navigating to the any page and we are seeing the respective information. But again the problem will be the same with the snapshot because anyhow we are using the snapshot. So if I will click on this, go to the page, we are navigating to the different page but it is not refreshing the value. So to overcome this problem we have the observable. So to implement that one, let's make the changes and let's see how we can do that. So I'm going to comment this, and here let's what I'm going to do, this dot activated route, and here I will use the param_map and then we will use the subscribe. Now here let's take the data, and this is the way like basically we are using the observable here and we have to subscribe. We know when we have the observable we have to subscribe, and here you can see this param_map is basically like the type of the observable param_map. So we are getting this data. Now this dot user ID is equal to this data dot get. We have two methods again here, get and get out, but currently we need the get, and again we have to pass the ID. Now we got the ID. Now we know what we have to do. So we have to use this one. Let's copy and put it here, and we are passing. So it is the same thing only, but instead of the snapshot what we are using the observable, or if we are using the observable then we have to subscribe it. We have seen these things in the previous video as well. So now let's save this, go on the browser, let's go on the student first here. So let's go on the view and let's see. So we can see like currently it is not loading the data. Let's see what mistake we have done. So here we are getting the ID and then student info, and the reason is like still this student info will be the null because we are not getting this student info data from the services which we are having. So what I'm going to do, let's copy this one so we can do it fast, and let's uncomment, and to uncomment Control K U, and we are having, and this we are getting the data. Anyhow the way we are getting the like here is basically using the observable. Now let's save this, go on the browser, and we can see now it refreshes and we can get the data. Let's go on the student, click on this view, we can see this information, and if I will go over here we can see the respect information here. So this is the way we can get the data using the observable as well. Now let's click on this, go to the page, and currently if we'll click on this we can see it is changing this information, and even it is changing the ID here also. So that problem which we are facing with the snapshot, that overcome using the observable. So this is the way we can use the observable to get the ID or get the parameter, and through that we can communicate between the component based on the parameter. So that's it for this video. If you have any question and doubt, please comment. Thank you.